The Aurora ticket was given away at various events in order to gain access to Birth Island in Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald back in the 3rd generation of Pokemon. Now, in these games, this was the only way to access Deoxys, and it was given away at various different times throughout the various regions of the world. Now, what makes this event so rare is that the times it was given away in the United States, per se, was only during the Pokemon Rocks America tour back in 2004. It was given away for a couple weeks in October of 2004 for Fire Red and Leaf Green, and given away for only one day on May 1st, 2005 for Pokemon Emerald. Now, this event is a very rare one. It's a very sought-after event to find people who have a Birth Island Deoxys that they caught from the Aurora ticket. Now, it's not as rare to see a Birth Island Deoxys because of how easy it is to, say, use a Game Shark and just warp to the island, but in my opinion, that takes the fun out of the event if you're just going to warp wherever you want on a Pokemon map. So today I'm going to show you that it's actually possible to recreate this event, to recreate the Aurora ticket distribution, using a couple simple things you could find around your house that you have from just being a Nintendo fan for multiple years, or a couple things that you could easily buy on the internet for under $30. So with that said, let's get started. Also, quickly before I start, I wanted to quickly say that this entire process is possible thanks to a DigiX user named Deoxys, who was actually able to purchase a distribution cart and dump the ROM onto a computer, make it a downloadable file, so that you can use the ROM to actually distribute the ticket. So this is all thanks to him that this event is possible, so be sure to, if you do this event, be sure to give him lots of thanks. Go ahead, message him, let him know how great he is, because this truly is a great piece of Pokemon history that is now available for everyone to use because of him. So, as for the things that you're going to need to make this event possible, firstly, you're going to need to have 2 Game Boy Advances, and they're going to have to be able to connect with the wireless adapters. As you can see here, I have 2 Game Boy Advance SPs, so that's what I'm going to be using to do this event. Next, you're going to need a copy of either Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green. Now, these can be any English language game. It doesn't matter which region, as long as the language is English in them. And unfortunately, this particular distribution ROM will not distribute to Emerald. This was one of the ROMs that distributed in 2004 to Fire Red and Leaf Green only. So, if you have Emerald, unfortunately, you're going to need to buy Leaf Green or Fire Red in order to distribute the Aurora ticket. Next, what you're going to need is 2 Game Boy Advance wireless adapters. You're going to need these because the event can only distribute wirelessly, so you can't distribute it through a link cable or any means like that. I'm pretty sure these came with the Fire Red and Leaf Green games if you got them new back in 2004, but if you bought them used like me, you can find these on eBay for around $7 to $9. Now finally, the most important thing that you're going to need to make this work is a Game Boy Advance flash card. I recommend the Easy Flash 4. I got this on eBay for around $27. It came shipped from Australia. It took about 2 weeks, so it wasn't too bad for the free shipping. And what this actually allows you to do is to put the distribution ROM onto a micro SD card, like the one here. It works on up to 32 gigabytes. So you get one of them, you can put it into an adapter, like I have here. You can actually put it into there, load the ROM onto the micro SD card, and then you can take the micro SD card out and put it onto this Easy Flash 4. This is what it looks like. It looks just like a Game Boy card, except you can see it has a little slot there for the micro SD card. So once the ROM's loaded on there, you can actually put it right in. And then you can actually plug this into the Game Boy then and run the ROM like this is actually a distribution card. So this is all the stuff you're going to need to make this event work. Something to mention, if you're having any problems setting up your Easy Flash 4, I know I definitely was. I will go ahead and link a video in the description that really helped me out. It's kind of like a tutorial on how to set it up. And it's not that it's a hard process to do, it's just that if you're not someone who really spends a lot of time on computers and knows that kind of stuff, it may be a little confusing to you. So I'll provide a link for that in the description, along with the download link for the distribution ROM that you can use to load on to the Easy Flash 4. So now that that's taken care of, let's go ahead and start the event. In your one Game Boy Advance, insert the cartridge that you want to distribute the Aurora ticket to, like so. Then in the other one, go ahead and insert the Easy Flash 4 flash cartridge. Also at this time, make sure that both wireless adapters are connected properly. Now go ahead and turn on the Game Boy Advance with the cartridge in that you're going to be distributing the Aurora ticket to. We're doing this first to make sure that before you start that you have the Mystery Gifts option enabled on the main menu. If you scroll down here, you'll see that the Mystery Gift option is here. If you don't have this option available, go into your save file, go to any Pokemart, and fill out the questionnaire with the words linked together with all. Then it'll say to save the game and go back to the menu, and Mystery Gift will then be available. Now boot up the second Game Boy with the Easy Flash 4 inside. If you're not getting the Nintendo logo, that means that the cartridge isn't inserted properly. So keep taking it out, reinserting it until it works. You're going to click on the first option that has the globe, and then A again. You're going to go to your Easy Disk menu, and then the file will be named .gba. Then it's going to go ahead and load the ROM. After the ROM's loaded, if your wireless adapter is connected properly, you will see the message, "Now sending Aurora ticket," on that screen. Now you're good to go back to your other game, click on Mystery Gift, click on Wonder Cards, and it'll say you don't have a Wonder Card, so no card will be input. You're going to click to receive one from wireless communication, and it'll search for a wireless communication. After a little bit, it'll say communication completed, and a new Wonder Card has been received. It'll go ahead and save the data. And then after that, you can go back into your Wonder Cards and see that you've received the Aurora Ticket Exchange Card from Fall 2004. Now you're all done with the Easy Flash 4 for distributing the Aurora Ticket, so you can go ahead and power off that Game Boy. On the Game Boy where you just received the card, go ahead and start the game and proceed to the second floor of the Pokemon Center. If you don't see the person, that's probably because you're already saved on the second floor like I am. Just go ahead and go down the steps and go back up, and that should refresh it. Now you'll see a man wearing green here. You can go ahead and talk to him, and he will go ahead and thank you for using the mystery gift system and give you the Aurora ticket. He'll tell you to go ahead to the Vermilion City port, and that's where the event will begin. Once you head to Vermilion City, go ahead and talk to the sailor at the port. He'll tell you what a rare sight it is to see the Aurora ticket, and then he'll give you the option to go to Birth Island. Now, if you're not seeing this option, it's probably because you haven't cleared all of the Sevi Islands yet. I was having some trouble getting it to appear in my Fire Red version, so I troubleshooted a bit and found out that that was the reason. So I'm just going to show some footage here of my Leaf Green version where I already did the event where Birth Island is accessible. Once you arrive at Birth Island, proceed out the door, and a mini puzzle will begin where you have to click a triangle a couple times at certain areas. After you're done the puzzle, Deoxys will appear, and you will be able to catch it at level 30. Something to note, if you are a shiny hunter, you can soft reset for the shiny Deoxys form, and this would be done by saving right in front of the last triangle before it explodes. It would be the darkest shade of red it possibly is during the puzzle. You can save right there, go ahead and counter Deoxys, and if it's not shiny, soft reset. I personally did not go out of my way to soft reset for the shiny Deoxys, but it's definitely cool to be able to try and do that, as I believe this is the only way to get a legitimate shiny Deoxys. And that's going to be about it on how to get the Aurora ticket in your game today and still use it to get to Birth Island and Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red. When I played these games back when I was 7 and 8, it was about 3 to 4 years after they had originally come out, so I never got the chance to experience all these secret islands, such as Deoxys and other places, and it really, really kind of made me feel kind of like left out in a sense, that I really never would be able to experience these events and special islands and stuff like that just because I missed a certain event 4 years ago that was held for a couple weeks, as we saw. So once again, another huge shout out to the DigiX user Deoxys for purchasing the distribution ROM and making it public. It's really, really great that he did this because it really gives a great piece of Pokemon history a chance to be preserved on the internet forever, and even better, a chance for people like you and me to experience these events that maybe like me you wanted to experience all as a child but had no way of doing so. So once again, guys, this has been how to get the Aurora ticket in Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red. If you have any problems, please comment below. I'll try my best to help you out, and thank you so much for watching.